tell me a little bit about the inspiration for the collection? I know it's the generic question.
You know, it's about tribes this season. It's really looking at sort of tribalistic qualities and habits and specifically clothing, you know, and sort of the fancifulness that comes with that. So, and it's not just, you know, tribes of Africa like the Maasai, which is where the colors are coming from, but it's also, you know, the Rococo tribe or, you know, the New York tribe, actually, and sort of tribal sort of qualities around the world.
So, are you trying to kind of comment on fashion as like being a tribal culture, or, you know, making, you know, kind of like amalgamating different tribes, not just kind of drawing on the visual? Are you trying to say something a little bit larger?
Yeah, I mean, fashion is a different place today, you know, and there's so many different tribes because people don't dress the same anymore. There are different sort of groups of people who dress the same, but there's so many of them that dress differently as well. So I really wanted to kind of explore that a little bit and what makes it tick and what makes people sort of dress for one another, you know, and that's how it came about. And then ultimately distilling it back to New York, where, you know, I've been here for a long time. I'm considered sort of part of this New York tribe, and how do we make it real, you know?
Okay. So does the casting then kind of reflect this tribal notion? Is it kind of an amalgam of different kinds of girls, or what was your vision when you were picking who you wanted to walk in the show?
Just looking at beautiful girls that sort of work together. I think they're all sort of collectively one tribe, I would say, even if they kind of look different slightly. You know, really about new and fresh girls this season for me. I just really, there were so many beautiful ones that are just coming up. You've never heard of them, you've never seen their name, and there's so many. It's almost like they're new faces, they're sort of anonymous, but at the same time they're strong.
Great, cool. Can you tell me a little about kind of the music and the ambiance you wanted to create with the show?
You know, we're at the Plaza Hotel. It's the most beautiful place in New York, I'd say, you know, and the ballroom, and it's sort of, it's amazing that we have this kind of space in New York, you know, and so I wanted to kind of play with the ballroom a little bit, but in a way that is modern, you know. We sort of gave an electric sort of color to the floor. We're sort of like bringing music that's a bit more sort of modern, you know, not sort of stuffy music, let's say.
Cool. Let's see. What about kind of what are the kind of the key pieces? What's your favorite piece in the collection? What should we really be looking out for?
I love the coats in the collection.
And so is there kind of a dominant material or something you were working with, a technique you were really playing with for the first time this season? Or
there's a lot of draping. There's a lot of draping and gathering with taffeta, because for me taffeta felt sort of sporty, you know, it sort of had an anarchy feel, but at the same time it's sort of something of an old world fabric, so it's playing on that sort of sensibility a little bit.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.